And now we go down to the first hole. Starting to round the turn now. 72 holes, it's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days. Very much in contention. But it's still a new day.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Great start.
Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Birdie try again here today. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here, a par 5, it feels to me like you need to be at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes or you're losing ground to the field.
You're exactly right. Chance here for birdie or eagle, too. This is one of those holes you can just wind it up and let it fly. And you'll certainly get a good reward with a big tee shot.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Oh, dude, that's an eagle. Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, ooh, look at
this. Is one, yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little. At least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card. And it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back? Second shot.
And Frank, that steady play continues.
Rock solid. Excellent approach shot.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Well, the 4th hole looks like it's going to claim another victim.
Locked in on the read and the speed. That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers, first one not really in play. That third one in the distance, unless you're someone like a Bubba Watson, you should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
Not very good at all right there.
No, I think it's time to sell the clubs, buy a tennis racket.
And it is not looking like a good lie. Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that line.
I didn't think that was doable. It's at sneaky distance.
Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail. Just going for a little extra.
Gave that the full treatment. Get up. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. Trying to make yet another birdie. Well, that was a good looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He'll take par and move on. 602-yard par 5, 7th hole. Frank, I'm guessing you want to take the big stick out and let it rip here.
Saw Rory McIlroy hit his tee shot here so far he had an iron in.
Just blasted that tee ball, Frank. Good lie in the fairway. Good chance to make something happen here. Frank, you've been around this game for a pretty long time. Are players, in fact, more athletic today than they were, say, 20, 25 years ago?
There's no question, Rich, they are. That we've borrowed from other sports. If you can't make the player better, you can make them more athletic. And in the end, you're still making the golfer better.
Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, who you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Good putt. Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water. Frank, only 150 yards. This is the shortest hole in the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there, maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. He's made it. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design.
Thank goodness, Frank, back on dry land here.
As long as this one avoids it.
So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water.
Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Frank, a lot of exciting shots on this opening side, and here we go again, second to this par 5 ninth.
Got to look at the green down the other side, Rich. Pitches a lot from left to right, so two choices. You can hit a normal shot, you've got to aim that a little left of that flag. Either that or draw it back towards the flag and into that uphill slope.
Oh, I thought he had that. Well, you can see the golfer is just boiling right now after that miss, and a drop shot here at the ninth.
In this situation, Rich, a bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
I like the looks of this one. That is classy.
They had a chance of going in.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knocking in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Drops for a par. So off the long par 3/10, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural course of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, and just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally, down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
Oh, he loves that one. You can see it. This one is high, it is deep, and it is gone.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Early part of this second nine, and a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Great sense of speed in that. You know you can make those, but that one right in the middle.
Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4-12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker. Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that hole location. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225-yard 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but the hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first two-thirds of the green.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. And getting ready for the putt.
Oh, how did that miss?
Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was dead center. Just 5 feet left. Frank, there's an old basketball announcer who used to say when a ball went in and out of the cylinder, just the way that one did, he would say, ringtail howitzer. And that one just didn't go in. Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Yeah, can't afford another, though.
Tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot.
Just burning rubber right here. I mean, this one is taken off like a missile.
Just destroyed it. He's going to try and rip the cover off it.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Solid play, heart of the green.
Really solid stroke.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday. Trying for another one today. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going. Keeps the momentum on his side.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one, short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here in the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Those keep the round going, those par putts. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Well, couldn't have done much better than that, and the eagle is looking very likely now. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Had to be a misread.
He has this for a birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And that wraps up the third round. Just one more to go before we crown our champion.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm looking at my crystal